It sounds like you paid him $400 of $1,400. So you owed him $1,000.
I never owed him $1,400. He charged me $900 to do the work. Okay? He's not a licensed person. He told you himself. So how do you charge me $1,400 like you're a licensed electrician?
Did he ever present you with a bill? Ever?
No, never.
No, in the
never.
3-4 years you've worked with him, has he ever presented you a bill?
Yes.
How many times?
Every time, and he put me out a receipt.
Every time?
Every time he sent me a receipt saying that I paid him.
Oh, no, not after you paid in full.
Mm-hmm.
Before the job even started.
Yes.
Did he give you an invoice or an estimate or any documentation?
He gave me the cost, and then at the end, when he completed it, he sent me
He gave you the cost verbally?
Yes.
Okay, but not in writing.
And he gave me where I paid him in full. He sent me a receipt.
I understand that. He gave you a receipt after you paid in full, but you're demanding this bill that you've never received before in the 3 or 4 years you've worked with him. Why are you expecting it now?
Because there's a discrepancy in what he's saying. He's saying that I owe him $1,400.
Then you should have gotten you should have got something at the beginning, not at the end.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You still owe him money because you only paid, according to you, $500.
No, I paid more than $500.
You don't have any proof.
Huh?
How much did you pay?
I paid him $300 the first time when I first got it, right? And then I paid him $200 each time, okay? I never paid him less than $200.
How many times each time?
3 times. I paid him 3 times. And then when I tried to pay him the last time, he refused to take it. And that's why I'm saying
this. You have proof that you've paid him?
No.
Why? Wait. If you claim you only owed him $900, why would you stop talking? Let me finish my question.
Okay.
If you believed you only owed him $900, why were you going to pay him again after you had already paid $900? Because 300 plus 200 plus 200 plus 200 is 900. So why did you try to make another payment?
Because he said that I owed him, and I didn't want him saying that I owe him anything. Because I'm not going to not pay you. Like I told him when we made this agreement, I'm not going to not pay you. If I owe you, I'm going to pay you. It's just that I had so many tax bills and other things that I had at that point in time. And I no longer have my husband and stuff, and I'm doing the best that I can do. And so I had an honest conversation with Mr. Morgan before. We never had any discrepancy before. We never had this attitude before. This is a new attitude that he has now. You know what I'm saying? But
look, I can see the attitude in here, but I don't see the attitude until months after you didn't pay him. And that's a different story.
That's after he refused to take the $200 payment.
I don't think starting to feel like you're ripping me off is an attitude.
Yeah. Yeah, it is when you don't present somebody with a written bill and you just take them straight to court. That's not presenting me with a bill.
Okay. We've heard enough.
Yeah. All right. The parties are excused while we deliberate in this matter. Thank you both.
I think in all respects he has proven his case that he did the work and she didn't pay him for it. However, he's not a licensed electrician, and we have looked at the law in Georgia, and it requires a license to do the type of work that he did. Therefore, the contract is unenforceable.
Yeah, I mean, we have to dismiss the plaintiff's claim. Right. Yeah, but her counterclaim is
no, she didn't prove it.
Is malarkey.
Yes.
Yeah, look, I think it's unfortunate that the laws are so harsh, but I feel like we're obligated to follow the laws.
Yeah.
He was not a licensed electrician. This thing he says about, electrical work only being the case if you are installing something runs clearly contrary to the plain language of Georgia law, which says electrical work is the installation, maintenance, alteration, or repair of any electrical equipment.
He was making that distinction between repair and replace.
Yeah, and it looks like a license is even required to engage in low voltage work in Georgia. It just may be a different license. He doesn't have anything. I don't really see how he collects here.
So we have a verdict to dismiss the plaintiff's claim and the defendant's countersuit.
Yes.
Yes.